still sorting your loot by hand, as a real electrician, is the most efficient way to build an auto sorting system in Rust. Once you've got all boxes placed with industrial adapters, including your drop boxes, you want to put an industrial conveyor in between every single box. After all your conveyors are down, you want to run power to each conveyor. Every conveyor uses 1 power. So count your conveyors. For this, I'm using 13. So I'll change this to 13 and I'll come out into your first one, and then from the pass through into your next one, and so on. Once you've got them all powered up and turned on, you want to come out of your drop box into your first conveyor, and then out of your conveyor into your first box, and then you daisy chain the whole way through. You come out of your last box, you're going to come down into a separate box for now. Quick little note, you want to run this into that industrial conveyor right there, and then into this box. Now you want to go set all your conveyors. For this first box, I want only guns. So hold E on your conveyor, go into change items, type in all your guns. I'm sure there's more, but you get the point. You want to set this filter mode to exclude listed items. So everything you have selected will not go past this point. So all guns will stay in this box. Everything else, like clothes, will continue on. Now you want to go through and set every conveyor to what you want each box to be. Now once you've returned home from your juicy roaming session, you put everything into the box and watch it get pumped out. We'll go through every box, and whatever you haven't selected will keep going through, and it'll get stuck wherever you select. Now the good thing about this setup, because we're taking it back into a conveyor here and into our last storage box, whatever's not supposed to be where it's supposed to be, we get pumped out, left into this box. All you have to do is assign it at home, pick any box where you want it to be, make sure you have exclude listed items and what you want. Once you've done that, you can hook them back up, and it will go through and figure out where it wants to be. The only downside to doing it this way, per se, is if a box is full. So say you've got a full box of comps, nothing can get pumped into it. So depending on if you're solo or in a team, you want to pick your boxes wisely. Maybe you want a box for some pipes and gears, and then you want another box for higher tier tech, like tech trash and stuff like that. Especially if you have a box for wood, for example. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow for more Rust electrical tips.